and set to rock and roll. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. This will be fielded at the 6.
Blue. Oh, my God.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 20, 10, 5, and all the way in.
That Devin Hester, weird.
It's a kickoff return of 94 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after.
And his kick is no good. Sucker.
An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Sucker. I might as well do some dope shit.
Again after the kick return TD. Here's yet another kickoff.
I might as well do some dope shit myself.
This fielded at the 2.
Oh my God, that nigga
jumped over. Pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Bro, it should have. Yeah. That was me. You know I'm making plays, man. Hey, when we in this one receiver set right here, put Torrey Holt in the game with
Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
That's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And nearly
that's on me. I ain't go up the field for him. That's on me.
But instead, third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot.
They playing man coverage, master set.
You'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Right there. On third down, Jackson.
Oh, that's on me. That's on me. That's on me. I was going to hit a move outside.
All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And the punt will kick out of bounds.
Hey, Blink, play the middle, play the linebacker.
30-yard line.
Anything they come in the middle, that's on you. Turn up.
They'll run on first down. Dickerson.
Yep.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Yes, sir. I'm finna get a pick 6.
Trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there.
I'm finna get a pick 6. I called it. Let's go.
If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
From the 29, Allen dancing to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlinesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline.
Good pick.
Tried to drop it in there, but it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. Devin Hester, the intended receiver. That had disaster written all over it. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left.
You hear my man Blink, don't throw it deep.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw.
Yeah, I like little runs like that. So I can
turn it. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I really supposed to make him miss.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Gonna give this time to the
hey, give me that toss. Give me that toss with that so I can
down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to lead to a third down. They'll try the left side. Dickerson. What they envisioned on 3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Reggie White, what a force. Got back there for the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They'll try the left side. Dickerson.
Good play.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Allen now looks to throw.
Pass interference.
Open space inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Finding room to the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down. Now let's see. The offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. Forced out to his left. He may try and Allen hit. He lost the football. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty.
I came all the way from the other corner just to do it.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th. Turned it over in territory. But the other guys held up.
You feel me? They keep feeding that though. We ain't down, but let's keep running. They can't stop me on that run.
That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold it.
He trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game.
Good play.
Go for it. Be aggressive because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my side.
Well, we'll see what his offense can do. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit.
Yes,
but when you call it at the right time and use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 36. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Good block, Blink.
And some room to work. Touchdown.
Good block, Blink.
A great effort there. 36 yards. As his guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to
run skill is too
and then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Fielded about a yard deep.
You feel me?
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
That means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo.
Yes, sir. Blink.
Big loss here as he's taken down. It's the Hall of Famer Ray Lewis powering in for the sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Just a pickup of a yard there. That won't help too much. They're left with a third and forever now. And he fends him off.
I hope he won't try
and this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety.
I see you working,
so it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play
it's a touchdown.
from our studios in Orlando. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Go get him, Blink.
Let's talk Super Bowl. We have to. Before the year, by the way, we made predictions for the Super Bowl. You got one of the teams right. You had Kansas City and New Orleans, but you had the Saints winning. I also had the Saints there, but losing to New England. Man, now we get a chance to rectify things. So who's going to win the big game, partner?
Well, I think San Francisco wins 35-34. MVP, usually a quarterback. But in this case, we're going to have an upset. Middle linebacker Fred Warner is going to have 13 tackles and an interception return for a touchdown and be the
Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Give the sack to Jerome Baker. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On fourth down on now is the lefty Ryan Allen. And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. First down, Dickerson. And he cuts it back right, and he's got a crease. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Bryant's extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. Shrugs him off.
Hell no. Fuck.
And there he goes again. Past the 20. Touchdown, Giants. The kick return touchdown goes for 97 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. This time, the extra point.
I feel kind of nice that my defense is really doing it. Because they only scored off 2 bullshit-ass little kick returns.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And this nigga offense matched that.
This one taken from the 7.
Oh, yeah. Get a pop.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it. Sammy Watkins, he's going to go. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Sammy Watkins. 67 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep.
Hell no. Hell no. I just ran back.
And he'll weave his way up, all the way up, a few yards shy of midfield.
Look, I know that all eyes and all credit should be on the guys that brought the ball back a long way. But I'm just wondering about the guys covering and their special teams coach. They've got to be looking at each other and saying, at what point are we going to find a way to stop these guys?
Throwing on first down is Allen. And going deep for him.
He finally seen it. He finally seen it. That was my dude. I ain't gonna lie. He finally seen it. That's all I wanted right
first
there.
Down, that leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Allen.
Good play.
And it's incomplete.
A good number of
them hounds coming.
In route are really worried about the play.
Go get them.
So much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. Allen gonna go on 4th down. And Ingram holds it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
Hey, don't blitz. They're going to come right
to play in half number 1. On first down, Allen.
You feel me?
Allen hit. He lost the football. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. A final shot before half for Allen. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not?
Hell
Touchdown, Giants.
He burnt
I ain't even bite first half. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
Rod Wilson.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done.
And now off to the races, down the right side.
Not too much.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Not too much.
A big play there. 77 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one,
too much.
That's the most spectacular run he's had in the ball game. It's
this the only thing we got.
Playing his own game of can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
This will be taken short.
Hell no.
Oh, and now he bowls him over. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down.
That's caught inside the 20. And he will take it on in.
Them boys been tired from the kickoff. That's what I just seen that. I was going to say something, but
66 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from
yeah, them boys, they be tired off the fucking kickoff. That's what it was last year.
And the lead is down to a field goal. And there's been a Terry now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Next time they tie, I'm just call it timeout.
This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Hey, I supposed to score it there, too.
Drive, and it's a quick first down.
Good block, though.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And an alley to run.
He's got it.
First down and then some at midfield. A big-time gain there on the keeper.
Like, comment, subscribe. They cannot stop me.
So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here.
Good play, Blink.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
Good catch, Blink.
Keenan Allen there to make the grab.
Big stream.
And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Because the run hit, and every time I get it, I'm 10 yards every time.
The extra point winds up successful.
Every time I get it, it's 10 yards. Every time you get it, it's 30 yards. You don't run it like that. When you run it, all right.
This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
All right, defense good. The defense.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jerome Baker in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. To try again after the sack. Allen, he's going to launch this thing way downfield. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch,
but I promise you, it's going to be a little space. I'm going to rip this bitch.
But this time, the big swing was taken,
rip that bitch,
and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Hold on, let me move him back over there.
They'll run on first down. Dickerson. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. A loss of 2 there. Second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson.
Keep running.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you're worried about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. And an alley to run. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option.
Comment, like the screen, man.
While he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
Certain.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson. And that's incomplete.
Who that is? C-Nation 901. I know it's somebody from the
Justin Reed.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turns into a nice play.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Well, that'll get him to first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
Go Blink.
I
need to power up Lamar.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And I need a Beyond 93 car. Holla. I mean 92 car. Holla.
Now a give right side.
I'm the best running back. I'm the best running back. I'm the best running back. On Madden 20.
A 15-yard touchdown run.
Stop playing.
And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
I'm the best running back on Madden 20.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
This will be taken very short. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
No.
I think you are. I don't think
you cannot try the best, man. I'm telling you. You cannot try the best, man.
You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Do not try the best.
Receiver.
Do not try the best. I should have picked him up.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up.
Hey, Blink, watch that middle, though.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Escaping the pressure right.
Yeah, try me.
He can run for it, and he will. And he's got some space here. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. On first down, Dickerson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Allen. Got a man. It's Randy Moss. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Randy Moss, 47 yards. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back.
I am too skilled for that.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that
the boy tried to kick at the best.
The team's expecting an onside kick.
And
80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is
oh my God. I am so much. I am so much.
93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Who, Dickerson?
He'll get the first down. That's it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 32 yards. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Bryant tacks on the extra point.
I might have found my partner, man.
The extra point winds up successful.
I can rock with this
offense.
After
the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Gets this one to Hill. 30, 10, and he will take it all in.
I was fin to. I ain't get to click on them long enough to adjust.
63 yards, and the Giants are able to cut into this lead.
Hey, we finna score. He gonna do it again. I'm pick 6.
Attack on the PAT, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one
look,
back.
nigga, that's all he good for is on fly routes.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
And I got this one
continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. And
I had to get something.
A couple here down to about
13 rushes, 200 yards, 4 touchdowns.
So they'll take that one.
What a day.
They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
This offense so far on third down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson. And some space here. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I'm too much.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But
I jumped. He went to the side of him.
And he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Touchdown.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Here's Bryant for the extra point.
Let's go, man. All right, now I'm finna get a pick.
That'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And a pretty slick return there as he's up just shy of the 45-yard line. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's Allen. He's going to let it fly. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
Well,
it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Now a give, right side.
Oh, they gotta let me rip that.
A few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. 20.
So you're doing too much. You cannot let the best get over there. You're doing entirely too much.
The intended receiver there, Allen. So after the INT, it's Allen. This one taken in by Hester. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even
hey,
before
put
the toe
81 out there.
That one,
see how they line up.
Chances of getting that done, slim
it's deep right here.
And none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to 9. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
7 rushes, 111.
So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Will likely put an end to this thing. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Ooh,
and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this
don't score a
touchdown.
touchdown.
A lot of credit to the running
don't
game
score a touchdown for Kobe.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offense. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
You straight.
Lamar Jackson scoring on the 2-yard keeper.
Hey, my boy put it in the end zone for goddamn. The running back got 4 touchdowns. Lamar had 2 touchdowns. That's 24. And Lamar got number 8.
I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the kick.
This game was before my boy Kobe.
Touchdown. Here's Bryant now to kick it away.
We should have put up 81 points.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Hey, let them score. Fuck that. Fuck that. Let them score.
And they'll have excellent field position to begin this drive as he's all the way up to midfield at the 50.
I mean, 81 points.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up first.
Hey, we gonna if they come across the field, we're gonna switch.
50-yard line. Now Allen buying time to his left. Now a desperation throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Allen. He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And now look at this.
That nigga fumble. This man fumble.
A big offensive explosion.
You know I had to catch mid-pick. He tried me.
The defensive guys, they're just saying, hey,
oh my
put
goodness.
those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
16. Oh my gosh. Am I not the best running back?
Much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
Tay, what's wrong with him, Tay? You said what? You're crazy.